Hey guys, so we've had a lot of questions on the new pass-through entity tax from North Carolina that I think have been pretty confusing. I think it was confusing for all of us because North Carolina was pretty late in the game to get something enacted that gave us some guidance on how to use it. So thought we would put together a quick explainer video because we've been explaining this a lot and it's still been confusing to a lot of you guys. So what the pass-through entity tax effectively means is that what used to happen is that when you had a state tax payment that was due, you had to pay it because it was your personal tax estimate. Now, what can happen is that your company can pay your income taxes on your behalf that's associated with that company income. So, I'm just going to give you kind of an example of how this works here. So, let's say that your company made $100,000 in the state of North Carolina. That would typically mean you're going to owe $5,000 to North Carolina. Well, the crap of it is that, prior to 2022, you paid that tax personally, but as part of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, you did not get a deduction for it. So, no deduction. So it sucked, frankly. Now, what happens though is that, same scenario, you've got $100,000 of income, you get the same $5,000 that's due to North Carolina. Now, company pays it. So, what that means now is that you get an IRS deduction of typically 30%. So, that means that you basically saved $1,500 in IRS. So, that makes everybody happy. And what it also means is that on your personal return, you got zero in NC income, even though you actually had $100,000 K1. Well, that's awesome. Great result. However, for this year only, a lot of you guys actually made these payments to North Carolina already. And unfortunately, North Carolina didn't allow us to apply the payments that you already made personally to the company bill. So, from your standpoint, you feel like you're paying the tax twice. However, when your personal tax return gets done, this money is going to get refunded to you individually. So, company will pay the tax. You'll get a refund for what you already paid in personally for the amount that was just associated with what the company made, which in this case is 100 grand. If you also sold a bunch of stock, made $1 million off that stock, you still owe taxes on that. So, this is literally just for your company K1 income. But it is a great benefit. It's just that we totally get that it's been somewhat confusing, which we apologize for. But hopefully, this explainer video helps you understand what we're doing and what we'll be doing going forward. So, as always, thanks a lot for your business and hope this helps.